Hey, it's time to talk about those that like to control you and like to manipulate you. Because it's easy for them to do so. It's not your fault. You like to please and like to help people. And it's the wrong person. They believe they can do whatever they want. They're the puppets on their string. They are manipulating you. They are controlling you. They got you doing what they want to do. But you can stand up to them. But you don't know how to do it. And that's the problem. They control things. Because they know which buttons to press on you. They know which way to take it. And sometimes they take it too far. And it's too much for you to handle and to put up with. And you wonder, gee, how long can I put up with this? You can't. You can't. You can't keep going like this. You gotta put a stop to it now. If you don't, you see how far it is, and who knows how long you've been letting it go. How long has this been going on for? Months? Years? A long time. You always give in to them. You have no choices. You let them control you. They are your puppet master. They are controlling you. They're making you do what they want, not what you want. What you want doesn't matter. It's what they want matters. They're manipulating you. They're making you do things that you don't want to do. You do everything for them. All they have to do is say, hey, I need you to do this. Look at me. I just told you. I need you to do it. Look at me. Did you hear what I said? You're going to do it. And this is how you're going to do it. And that's the way you're going to do it. And I don't want to hear anything else. Okay? I don't want no argument with you. You just do it. Because I told you to do it. And that's how you live. Should you live like that? No. No one should control another person. No one has the right to control another person like that. You're your own unique individual. You let this go on and on and on. And you see what happens now. By letting it go to this point in time, it's unbearable for you. And now you say, gee, what can I do? You feel trapped and you don't know what to do. You feel like you're in their cage and they let you out. They feed you some breadcrumbs and put you back in the cage. Your life is theirs. That's how they manipulate you. Manipulators, negative, bad, not good. They don't care about you, only care about themselves. That's where you have to learn how. It's not only to say no. It's just saying, hey, enough of this. I got no time for this. I don't want to do it. And that's it. That's what you should say to them. But you don't. You're scared because you don't know what they can do. They're not your friends. Even if you lose them as a friend. Even if they walk away from you because they can't control you no more. They can't put it through your head that they are the ones. The alpha. You're the beta. They are controlling. They are the leader. You're under. Just like a herd of buffaloes. There's always a lead. And they always follow the lead. They are the lead. They're telling you what to do. They got you like that. They know everything to push on you to get you to do it. And they might sweet talk you. They might buy you gifts. But not the gifts that you want. The gifts that they want to give to you. And you're unhappy because they never get you what you want. Hey, why didn't you get me this? No, you take that gift and be satisfied with it because that's what I'm going to give you. And you say, That's not fair. No more talk about this. That's it. Go on with your daily chore. Did you get your stuff done? Did you do all the cleaning? Did you do all the washing? Did you fold my clothes? Did you put my clothes away? Did you cook dinner? What are we having for dinner? You're having my favorite again. That your favorite. My favorite. You see how they're manipulating you? You have to do their bidding. It could be someone you love. It could be someone you married. It could be, yeah. And it's tough. Maybe when you first met them, they weren't like that. They were, hey, cool, down to earth. But somehow, along the way, they change. They become this puppet master. They become the leader. They take charge of everything you do. They gotta know everything you do. You can't even leave the house to go and hang out with your friends. They gotta know. They have to approve of it. If they don't approve it, you can't go. You can't walk out that door. You might have to go with them to the store. Go with them buying groceries. They don't trust you to go by yourself. They don't trust you to drive the vehicle that you bought together. Maybe you paid for it, and that person just hitched a ride. Yeah, you're the one taking care of that person. You agreed to it. You say, I will take care of you for the rest of your life. What did you just say? You would take care of them for the rest of their life. Uh-oh. Shouldn't say that. Because now they got it in their head. Well, that's great. I could do anything I want. And you can't say no to it because I told you so. I told you we're going to do it this way, and you're going to agree. And you're going to say yes. And you don't want an argument. You don't want to fight with them. But they got their own way now. They're manipulating you to do anything they want at their command. Go get me something to drink. Go change the TV channel if you don't have a remote. What do you want to watch? Oh, we're not going to watch that. We're going to watch what I want to watch. You see? They're controlling you. They're telling you what to do. They're telling you how to dress. They're telling you how to look. They're telling you who you can be with and who you can't be with. And they keep you in the house and they lock you in the house. And I say lock you in the house, but you can't. You're not free to do what you want. They keep on you. And you need to fight back. But it takes time. You have to watch what they're willing to do and what they're willing not to do. You got to know what they are. You got to read them. So you're going to reverse the tables and you're going to analyze their behavior. You're going to know what they will tolerate. Mostly likely they won't tolerate anything you do that is not in their best interest. You have to follow the script. You have to do everything. Now sometimes this can get violent too, because if you don't listen to them, physical. That's physical abuse. Or they might belittle you or call you names or drop you down. But you gotta stand up to the manipulator. The manipulator might say, hey, I'm gonna hang out at my friend's house, and you can't say nothing about it. He said, where are you going? Where are you going there for? That's what you're gonna say. And they say, hey, did you hear what I said? I'm gonna hang out with my friend. Okay, we're gonna go to the casino and we're gonna hang out there. Okay? I'm taking a car and I'm taking my friend with him. Okay? You're staying here. You can't go with us because you'll be boring, or you're not a part of the fun. You don't want to have fun. You just want to be boring. And I don't want you with me. I'm gonna hang out with my friend. We're gonna have fun. You just stay here. And that's hurt. For them to talk to you like that, and you don't say nothing. You just look down and look sad. They don't care you're sad. They're gonna say, stop being sad. Go do your chores. And then when you're finished, you can watch some TV. But you can only watch these channels. You cannot watch nothing else. No channels to make you happy. Okay? You just watch these boring channels. See? Why would you put up with that? Why would you let that person do that? Why would you let that person run your life like that? And you don't have no backbone to stand up. You're too afraid. But you don't have to be afraid. You have to watch their actions, study their movements, understand who they are. Don't close your eyes. Open them. Don't close your ears. Open your ears. Don't speak or say anything yet, because it's not the time now to go after them. And when to put your plan into action. And I'll help you put that plan into action and how to take charge of the situation. Because the manipulator will manipulate you until they want to. They could leave and go away, but they're not going to leave. Why should they leave? They got a good piece of action here. They got you doing whatever they want, buying whatever they want, getting them whatever they want. Or they take control of your money and you put their name on everything, right? Which is nuh-uh. You take charge of that stuff. You don't go that far. Okay? They can't tell you about stuff like that. They can't. You're playing into their game. You can't keep doing that. They won't let you see anybody. No friends. No call nobody. You can't text. You can only respond to their texts and calls. You can't. And if you're not fast enough, they're gonna yell at you. What took you so long? You should have been here when I called you. What were you doing? And you'd be cleaning, cooking, doing everything. While they just sit back and there, relax, and watch whatever they want to watch, and whatever they want to do. They play games. They play games. Whatever they do, they bring their friends over, and you have to clean and take care and cook for the whole gang, and you can't have no fun because you're not allowed to have fun. But that's what they're doing. That's what's called manipulation. You have no say in nothing. They take charge of you. They become like a manager to you. But they're more than that. It becomes selfish. Like they don't care. You say, hey, I'm going to order this dress. Or, hey, I'm going to order these pants. Whichever way, what role you ever roll, you're male, they're female, you're male. Whichever role you're playing, they're manipulating you. And it's out of control. You might want to, I can't take this anymore. This is crazy. This is what you say to yourself. You're allowed to talk to yourself, too. Yes, you can. You can talk to yourself. Because how else are you going to know yourself? You know all of this is wrong. You put up with for years. Before this person, you had a great life. You thought this person was really into you. They were really into what you have. Not what not you as a person. They couldn't care less. They know, they watch you, they observe you, they know what to do and when to do it, and you went along with it. But now it's got to a point where you can't live like this. Who can live like this? Huh? You can't live like this. You can't let this person take control of you. We're using selenite. I want you to take a deep breath. Because if this is happening to you, you need to pay attention and learn how to get motivated and get some backbone and tell that person if they, could take control. I know some people, you don't want to take control, but you're going to have to take control of your life. By the way, my name is Albert. I'm your Reiki Grandmaster. We're also doing coaching and life cycle energy. So we're doing Reiki energy, okay? Reiki healing energy, healing you, and also coaching you, life cycle energy, okay? To help you with emotion issues that are day to day. A lot of us go through all these things. Yeah. I've been in situations like this. But I learn from them. And I know the tell signs of when it happens. And I know how to get out of it too. I'm going to help you same way. And you learn too. And you take control of your life. Don't let the manipulator become your life. They're like that because that's all they know. Maybe it happened to them. Maybe that's the way they were raised. It's really rough to be raised like that. But there's no excuse to treat another human like that. Verbal abuse. They put you down. They call you the L word. They belittle you in front of their friends, and the friends laugh. And they're all laughing at you, and you're crying in another room. They don't care that you're crying. They'll never give you a hug and tell you thanks. When last did they hug you? When last did they give you a kiss? When last did they hold your hands? When last did they hold your shoulder? When last did they were affectionate towards you? When? If you're not getting nothing, then why are you still with them? Because you don't want to be on your own. You don't want to, if it's bad like this, you're willing to put up with it. You're hoping it will change. It can't change. You can't change them. That's the way they are. They refuse to change. And it's too late for them to change. All you can do is get them out. And you need how to get them out. Slowly. Pay attention. Start changing the accounts. Closing out the credit cards with their name on it. Changing everything. You slowly do that. You contact the bank and you tell them you want to change the accounts, or you close your accounts and you take that money, take it all out, put it someplace else. Because you're going to have to. You have to take in charge. Who's paying the bills? Are you paying the bills, or they're doing it? Are they taking care of everything? Your whole estate. You got to that point, it's tough. And they take control of your life. They have your life. It makes you change the will. Leave everything to them. They done everything. Now it's time for you to fight back. Like I said, first thing to do, either close the accounts or transfer everything back into your name. Slowly, so they don't notice anything. You have to do it. Now, if you gave them a car and it's in their name, there's nothing you can do about it because you gave them a car. If you're paying for the insurance, you're paying for their health insurance. If you're paying for all that, you need to slowly get stuff out of their name. You're gonna have to. Now, if you're married to them, it's gonna be a little tricky, but you can start taking charge of your life where they feel weak, they can't control you, they walk away. Yes, because there's no love there. You have no love in this relationship or wherever it is you have. There's no love. There's manipulation. They keep on manipulating you to a point where you don't know nothing else but them. You see them 24 hours. They see other people. They do other things. Take a deep breath. Because now it's time to attack. I know you have to attack in a positive way. Okay? You have to. Slowly. Okay? Yes, you take care of the house like you're supposed to take care of it. You live there too. They're not going to do it. Unless you're going to hire somebody. If you have the money to hire somebody to come and do it. Why should you keep doing it? We could do that. And slowly, like I said, slowly change everything around. It's up to you. Kick them out of the house if they don't listen. Now, when they say to you, do this, and you say, I don't know if I can do that. That's how you start. You don't know if you can do it. And they're going to say, what did you just say? No. Excuse me, did I hear you say you don't know if you can do it? Yes, you heard me. What did you say? Yes, I heard you. Yes, see? So you're turning it around slowly. You're telling them who is in charge, but slowly. Don't come on too much because they can't handle it. And just repeat what you said. Don't say nothing else. Let them get it through their head. Because you're not having this manipulation anymore. You're stopping it. You want to feel freedom again and break away from the total chaos and the manipulation, the grab they have on you. Cut those strings and you drop your hands down so you can feel free. And then say, hey, did you cook dinner tonight? No. I don't want to cook dinner. Hey, why don't you cook dinner? You say that to them. Oh, well, they're going to be, what did you say? See how you're starting now? You're starting to reverse it. You could say, I don't feel good. I feel sick. I'm going to lie down. And that's what you're going to do. That's what you tell them. You feel sick, and you're going to lie down. That's how you gradually do it. In a couple of days, it gets worse. Okay? You still keep the house clean. Or you have a maid come and do it. Okay? But for them, they have to stop doing more of their share. They can't just sit there and expect you to do everything. If you can't afford a housekeeper or somebody to help you along with the housework. Then you're gonna, when they say, hey, I need these papers signed, and I need you to give me, I'm gonna buy some land. And you're gonna say, I'm not interested in any land right now, so I'm not signing anything. You see, and they're gonna say, what did you just say? And you just repeat that. I'm not interested in any land right now, so I'm not buying anything. Let you say that. That's all you say. Don't say nothing else. Because you're changing things up. You're making things different now. And they're going to see that they can't control you no more. It's going to be tough for them because then you're going to shut them out. You're going to go out. You're going to say, I have a car coming for me. I'm going to go out. And they can't say no. And they're going to say, where are you going? I'm going out. And try to stop you. Get out of my way. I'm going out. If you don't get out of my way, you'll see what happens. Now, you don't want to threaten them, though, but you're going to say, you don't have to stand up to, you just have to stand up to them. Because for years, they've been manipulating you. They know that you'll do everything they say. But now it's time for you to stand up for yourself. If you got the money, have a limo driver come. Or have somebody come. Hire somebody come and get you. Get some guards. If you have the kind of money. Because you have to take control. You have to slowly get that person out of the house. And they will slowly leave when they feel they can't control you no more. And when you have the upper hand. And they find out the money's been gone, transferred out of their names, everything's going to fall apart. And they come to you for money. And you're going to say, where's the money at? Why did you transfer it out of my name? Because I can. That's what you say. Because you can. That's it. You don't say nothing else. Because you can. That's it. So you learn the words before you slowly, because I can. And you walk away. And they'll torment you and they'll keep banging. And they said, excuse me, you heard what I said. See, you heard what you said. Yeah. Then, when the money's cut off, they're going to really go, and there's no food on the table for them. Where's the dinner? Oh, I ate already. You could find something in there to make for yourself. And they'll be, what did you just say? And you just repeat that. I'm going to go watch some TV and relax. And that's what you go do. Because now you're telling them what you're doing. You're not telling them what they need to do. You just told them what you're going to do and just go make a sandwich for yourself. Because you're tired of making things for them, doing things for them, and making their life pleasant when they don't do nothing for you. They don't give you no romance. They don't give you no love. There's no intimacy. It's just them manipulating you, them telling you what to do, them controlling your life. You need to take that life back. Take a deep breath and cool down. Doesn't it feel good to have the upper hand? And when they keep saying to you, listen, you need to do what I say, and you say, no, I don't, and they get the message. I don't have to do anything you say. And if you don't like it, you can see that door there? Go right through it. You can leave. Say that to them. If you say that to them, if you do not get more than what you think, if you feel they don't have it for you, and it's just them, and you have a new life, you have new hobbies, you're starting to get friends, you're starting to have a new life, and they have nothing. Their friends left them when the money ran out. Their friends didn't have they weren't friends. They were just hanging along with them with that person because you was giving him whatever they want, or she was giving you whatever it is, that you were supporting them, but you stopped supporting them. They got no money. They got nothing. Everything's falling. The house is your name. You never put the house in their name. You never really got married. If you got married and you didn't put it in their names, you knew that something wasn't right, so you took care of that. But listen, you have to take charge. When they ask you to do something, you said, you're not interested? I don't want to. You don't have to. I do it. And you do what you want. And you leave them in the house. Or tell them to leave. Tell them to pack up their things and get out. It's over. It's done. I had enough of you with your manipulating words and language. You need to go. You need to pack up your things up and go. And the sooner the better. And that's all you're saying. You're telling them to get out of your house. Pack up the things and go. You don't want that person in your house. First of all, they're not your friend. They're not your lover. They're not your romantic partner. They're nothing. All they did is manipulate you into thinking that they can control you. But they can't control you no more because you stand up to them. You're taking charge of your life. You are now in charge of your life, not them. They don't mean nothing. If they did, you wouldn't have this situation now. You wouldn't have to listen to this because I'm helping you change that life that you have. I give you energy healing and I give you life cycle energy to help boost you and to feel more mentally competent and more secure in your actions. You don't have to feel that afraid. You don't have to feel that fear. The manipulator is slowly weakening to a point where you can say, pack up your things and go. Matter of fact, do it right now. I don't want you here. So most people give them time. No, because if you give them time, they'll stall and they'll never leave. You want them to pack up the things and go. They need to go. You don't need them in your house. If you want to, you can hire a bodyguard or whatever it is to make sure they go. Change the locks. Put security, whatever it takes. It depends. If you're wealthy, you can do that. But don't have such a person in your life because they're not there for you. They don't care. They don't care about you. They would have never manipulated you in the first place. Never got you to do things for them and not for yourself. Now you're free to do things for yourself. You watch TV, take a trip, fly by. I know you have to fly by yourself. It's tough, but this way you're free to do so. There's no one telling you what to do. No one controlling you. You don't have to take care of another person like that who never cared about you. They never loved you. That's the thing. You gotta remember, they never loved you, never cared, never hugged you, never showed you affection, never said how beautiful you are in the morning. No. They were too into themselves, dressing up themselves, making themselves look great, and couldn't care less about you. You now have the understanding and the motivation now to do all of that now. You have your life back. They're gone. They packed up the bags, they left. No hug, no kiss. When they leave, there's no hug, no kiss, no nothing. You know they were just there for the money. They weren't there for you. They couldn't care less. It's sad, but it's true. That's why a lot of these end up like that. Because if they cared, you would know. But they didn't care. And it's a shame. I hope you find this session helpful in your life. I hope you understand what you need to do. Follow my examples and you should be okay. Do you have any questions? Down below in the comments, say something. I'll respond. But you gotta understand, it takes time. Don't rush it. Find their weaknesses and then use it against them. You're pushing that negative energy person away from you. Because they're negative. That's what manipulators are. You're pushing their negative ways, ideas at you. You're reflecting it off of you so you can free your life. Release. This is a reset. This is a making reset. We're resetting your energy so you can feel free again. Free to think for yourself. Free to understand. And then maybe down the road you find somebody that really loves you and cares about you and don't care about what you have. Only thing they care about is you. They love you, they want to kiss you, want to hug you. Hug every morning. Kiss, cuddle, hold hands, hold on to the shoulder. You know, get that feeling. They put their hands around you. They give you that love, that affection, that need, that emotional relief. That's what it is. Emotional relief. You don't have to feel emotional damage. It's not your fault. But the person might have came on in a way, romantic, but then it slowly faded and they changed on you, and this is what they are. Now, by throwing them out, getting them out of your life, that's it. They might try to come back, but no. No, you don't belong here anymore. I don't want you here. I don't care how many years it is. I found somebody else. If you haven't found somebody else, hey, that's your problem. I'm living my life for a change. I'm doing things for me. Okay? You need to move on. And that's it. Don't forget to do the shift. Write the person's name on the paper. You don't hate them. You just don't want nothing to do with them. Tear it up, toss it in the flame. You get a fireplace, toss it, fire pit, toss it, like that. Okay? Now, you're feeling that healing. Again, thanks for watching. If you can, hit that subscribe button. That really means a lot to me. You're helping the channel by telling Google algorithm you like the channel, like the video as well. You like the video, and you are subscribed. And if you want to, you can hit and join our membership. We have a membership on the channel, and that's monthly. You're supporting my efforts, and you can get things, and you get first run videos when they come out first. Okay, that's why I make a lot of videos. They would come out first, and they would, and you can watch them first, and they, go out. Right now, I'm doing these so everybody can feel the healing and feel the goodness and grace and feel that peace again in your life. Okay? Oh, by the way, Happy New Year. I hope you find this video helpful, this video session, helpful and helping you take care of yourself and how to deal with the manipulator and get them out of your life. They'll never say sorry. They'll never commit. Commit is better than sorry. They'll never be there for you. When they leave, that's it. They're gone. Okay, take a deep breath. All right. See you next time. Peace and happiness and joy. Now your life is free. You're free now to do more things. Take care, my friend. Take care. Bye-bye.